It is going to be the Aurora, though. So, still, Gen G, really high priority in Zakiran picks for Chovy. And yes, this could be a flex, right? I think that's why there's a value of taking the first pick. You can flex to Kiin.
And it's just going to be Zahen.
Yeah, so going with Bruisers in the top jungle. And honestly, if you have a Zahen and a Wukong coming at you with Seraphine buffing them up, you know, you have Ashe arrows flying, Seraphine ults flying, there's Chovy on the flank somewhere playing Aurora. It's so difficult to see this composition, you know, surviving against that. And they end up going for the Ahri.
Here we go, game 2.
Chovy
walking forward into them, is going to flash and get away.
BNK Ferox to at least get some bit of an early lead. So Chovy started W as well. Not great for lane, but Vikla did start Charm. So it's neither of them having the ideal starting skill in this situation. There's two aspects to this combo. That's less good. And Kellen is out of mana.
Electrocute versus Electrocute. Fun to watch. And we do have Canyon here. Vikla is going to hit level 6, actually, and he gets a Spirit Rush. That's going to save him using his flash. Raptor is going to be down here in the bottom side. They just pinged it with a back ping.
Great angle.
And Raptor can still go in here and trying to get some sums out, as we are going to have the flash utilized by Ruler. Bunch of damage done to Diablo after the fact.
But he just sent a hawk shot across the map and spotted Raptor. So if you wanted to gank while it was still down, he knows where you are. He obviously did just take dragons, so that was a giveaway too, but that extra vision gives so much safety to this bot lane.
The rotation's coming pretty quickly.
That might be a timing, actually.
Yeah, they're going to be looking for Duro's flash at the very least. The arrow is good. The Encore catches both, but that's going to be the end of the Seraphine end! Ruler goes down! Even with the sums burned, the quick rotation here from BNK works out.
There is a tax that Gen G will make you pay.
Yeah. Diablo goes in here. It looks like a good trade initially, but then we're going to have the cleanse come through, and Ruler is quite low.
Which is obviously a huge item. I feel like that spike is massive for both these champions. One thing, though, is that... Oh, Chovy could be in trouble.
Yeah, he used a lot to try to get in and punish. As the charm comes out, Vikla gonna charm through, but Chovy just barely gonna go down. Spawn here for 8 seconds. So for a moment in time, BNK will have a 4v3. As we are going to have the engage coming on in. Ruler already getting cullinged out, as Kiin's going to be the one that TP's down, but so comes the Scion. But Diablo's just getting knocked up forever. Not really able to do anything. Clear doing a good job of zoning away the bottom lane here, but Kiin is just such a menace as Vikla goes over the wall. They're able to take out Ruler, but I just don't think they have damage to take out Kiin. Pretty much ever in this game. We'll have to wait and see, without Diablo at least, as Clear's going to be knocked back. Chovy finally does get here, as Clear also very tanky in his own right. The knockup goes in onto Duro, and Zombie Scion's going to try to finish that off. Don't think he'll be able to. Trying to get on top of Canyon, actually, but eventually they use abilities and get away.
Yeah, very messy fight, and honestly, if the game goes super late, I think you're still going to have issues with lacking damage, but I think if you get it early enough, it can be a big boon that can help you win. And now Raptor might have stepped.
Yeah, you can see a bit baited into that one. The Grim Deliverance does come forward as Kiin is trying to chase him down, is going to have the dash and the pullback, and that'll be the end of Raptor. Kiin picks up a kill, and this Zahen...
So hard to kill, so tanky, so hard to cut through. And that was when he wasn't even connected to the Seraphine, so when he's going to be getting buffed up, shielded, healed, I'm really concerned for how they cut through this Zahen. Canyon, though, I think they can cut through him.
He's going to cycle and just gain space.
It's just providing so much. If you can blow up Ruler, blow up Duro,
Trying to get on top of Canyon here. He is getting extremely low, but the encore does come through. They're looking to turn it around with the Cyclone, but Raptor, he's not done yet. He flashes in, takes out Canyon, and now Duro in the front line just gets blown up by Clear. And another kill onto Ruler here as Zahen. Kiin is really going to try to test that theory once again. As he's got that passive stacked up. Chovy as well doing a bunch of damage on the right side, but it's still a 4v2 as they're trying to take out Kellen, and he will be able to, but he does go into his passive. Chovy trying to take down Diablo, but Clear making space for him, but not against Kiin. That's a nice flash here from Diablo, but eventually buttons come back up, and he will be taken out, and they'll just have to back away. Position for BNK. Looks like they want to go maybe on a Canyon with the Ahri over the wall. We'll have to wait and see. The charm is going to miss, and the Zahen's in the front line, and he is surviving as Raptor finally throws out his ult just to die immediately. And that means no smite here for BNK, and a Dragon fight win here for Gen G.
So much value there from the... Ooh, still looking. From the Seraphine ult.
Oh. Fight, they get the Seraphine, they get, Canyon out of position.
It's all about picks, and... Ooh.
Very nice sidestep there from Vikla, using the Foxfire. And now Raptor and Clear have a front line.
Duro waited till the last second, do I really want to flash? Am I really going to use it?
Chovy, he thinks he can get away with the ult, but the flash on in from Raptor says no. That's a shutdown here for Vikla, currently 2-0-6. And ahead on gold. They're even going to get the TP out of Kiin as well. So
that's good value. You get
huge. Certainly a good kill. They were about 4,500 gold behind. Now they're just 3,000. So trying to make it as close as possible. Arrow also going to go wide. Ruler just running straight at Diablo. Meanwhile, we do see Raptor just get blown up on the top side of this fight as Diablo now in a lot of trouble. He's being kited down himself. Kellen tries his hardest to keep him alive, but eventually it's just going to be the end of both of them as...
And building Mikhail's, because the only way we lose is if someone gets charmed.
Yeah. That's a great call, I'd say. Diablo, on the other hand, not the best of calls. And he's going to get caught out. Grim Deliverance, huge value there on a 2 is what it's like. Yeah, that's a 3-0 all right. He's not the only one to predict 3-0 today as well. This one might be coming true, though, unlike yesterday. Canyon on the right side wanted to say hello and might just die for it. Is going to jump on in, and the Encore just going to run through, but not going to do quite enough. They're actually going to take out Kiin as well. An overextension from Gen G gets them out of position. And right after Wadid got on camera, coincidence, I think not.
All Wadid's fault. As soon as he showed up, he
didn't know he was that powerful.
Yeah. I was hyping it up
that early, but he got the job done anyway. Ult on into Chovy, who's just trying to go invisible and use that to get away and do a bunch of bursts to Diablo, but it's not quite enough.
Kills. It was used about 5 seconds earlier on Canyon, who died anyway.
We got a fight here on a Raptor. He most likely is just dead.
Slightly happier than he was before.
That's Ruler spot? Or just Vikla dying?
Wow.
Vikla spot?
That last heal, 526. Looks balanced, by the way.
Raptor, that's not your blue buff.
Okay, Death Cap secured. TP coming in. This is the moment for BNK FearX.
This is the fight. Raptor just gets arrowed and...
Never mind.
Yeah.
The moment's over. They missed it.
Well, he hits a charm onto Zahen. Does get his shield down. Diablo's like, oh god, I'm playing Lucian still. Clear is very low, although Canyon going to get charmed up, and he goes a bit too deep, and probably going to go down here first, but does have the GA, and so does Raptor. So trading GAs here. Diablo cutting it out, but he goes down, and so does Vikla, and so does this game. Gen G going to take the fight in a very easy fashion, and they get the job done here in game number 2.
Well, as I was saying before, Brendan, the game was already over, right? And there was no moment, so your implication that perhaps BNK FearX had a chance, ludicrous.
It's probably so smug again.
Oh, that's the worst.
But the thing is, he's not the only 3-0 predictor. There are dozens of us. You have to care about all of us. That's going to be the end of this Nexus. 2-0 to Gen G. Kind of the expected result so far.